Hey guys, this is Derek from Pacific Coast Auto, and here we're looking at a Subaru Forester SG5. This one's a 2002 model and is the turbocharged version of the car, and so that's turbo EJ20 engine, very Impreza-like four-wheel drive. Pretty awesome car. This one will be going to Canada, and it is our first Forester of this generation going to Canada because they are just newly legal right now. And so they are the hot car at the moment, and my first time, so I'm pretty excited to go see what it's all about. Okay, so the EJ20 engine is the same as the Impreza engine, although it is a little bit different. I know the Forester before this one put out 250 horsepower in automatic trim. This one is an automatic. I'm guessing this is somewhere in the range of 250 or maybe even 280. But it is a single turbo version of the EJ20, and let's have a quick look. Looks like the intercooler shape is different. It's wider than your intercooler is on the generation beforehand. Looks like we moved over to coil packs on top of the plugs, like the Subaru Legacy has. Strange thing that the Impreza has just a single big coil pack that runs all 4 cylinders, when the Legacy has it on top of the plugs. I did open up the coolant, that's why it's wet here, because I wanted to check to see what it is. The coolant looks a little bit weak, but not like it was bad or anything, just it's not very cold here in Japan, and so probably not a very strong coolant mix. Oil looks to be fine, and ducting here that goes from the hood into the intercooler. Not really a lot more to say about this, so I'll close the hood. So, this one was bought at auction. Like most of our vehicles, it will be going... I think the hood is aluminum. That's really light for this size of hood. Like I said, it will be going to Canada. This is kind of a perfect vehicle for Canada because it can be used all year round. 4-wheel drive for the snow. It is kind of a crossover. Before crossovers were popular, or even called crossovers, I guess. More like a big station wagon. And this one seems to be in really, really good condition. Has 78,000 original kilometers on it. The body is in great shape. Let's go over the auction sheet, and then I'll go over the condition. So very quickly, 2002 Forester XT, auction grade 4 with an interior C. I think they're being a little bit hard on the interior there. 77,268 kilometers, original white paint, no sales points, no notes. And then here's the report here. It says windshield rock chip, interior scratched, dirty, and rip. The rip here, they talk about again here, it says seat is ripped. It's a crack in the leather of the seat, or it's fake leather on the sides, and I'll show you that in a second. It's really, well, it is kind of big like this, but it's not very apparent, so I'll show you, you'll see. Interior is slightly dirty and has stain. I couldn't really find the stain in there. Looking at the body, the hood has been replaced. Mild scratches, A1, AU1, mild dents, and basically nothing large on the body. Everything is small and minor. Pretty good for a car that's 15 years old. Okay, so let's go once around here. These look to be the original wheels on the car. I think the SG5 version of the Forester is more aggressive looking than the last one and more modern looking. It's nice for Canada to have cars that you can use all year round, because most sports cars will get parked for the winter. And I guess lucky thing, because land in Canada is pretty cheap, but, well, I guess not in the big cities. Vancouver's super expensive these days. Okay, watch this. When we go behind the tree, the car will get lighter. Wow, it's light! White cars have a funny way of not showing up right on the camera. The camera likes to lower the exposure. Unless you go behind a tree. That's a key to the photographers who want to learn something from me. Go behind a tree and everything will get light. So the front fascia is pretty aggressive. The headlights look like angry eyes. The grille's nice and big. It has these nice little inserts similar to the GDB Impreza that go next to the headlight. Just a little piece of plastic. Okay, big fog lights like rally cars. Hood duct. Molded in roof rails. Rear spoiler. Every SUV or every crossover needs one of those. And back end that is really good looking. Subaru. People love their Subarus, including me. As far as crossovers go, I like this one. It drives very much like a car. Quite a bit of power. I don't know what the Foresters back in Canada had in terms of power, but they didn't get this engine combination. I think it was a 2.5 liter non-turbo, or even the 2.5 liter turbo is not really as fast as this one is. Okay, in terms of damages on it, the hood is a very slight different color. Let's just have a quick look here. It may be hard to see in the video. There, you can kind of see it there. It's not that big of a deal. And then the front end here, there's a dent right here. Okay, headlights are a little bit foggy. Okay, and there's a scuff down here. See that black scuff? And then the area along here where you put stuff into your trunk has various scratches in various places and some paint fade. So it's not as bright and clear as you would want it to be. Okay, let's see. Aftermarket exhaust, it sounds really awesome. It's nice sound, but still has the silencer in there, so pop that out. Funny enough, I had the muffler fall off of my Legacy. Some of you guys know about that when it happened on Facebook. I posted it. And the car sounds awesome without a muffler. So, pro tip, just remove the muffler and everything will be better. Okay, looks like you have a little bit smaller of an opening on the back here compared to the previous generation. It looks like the deck height is a little bit higher and the amount of room that you can, stuff that you can fit in here is maybe decreased a bit. Still much more than your typical car. Very station wagon-like. Place for your 12-volt cigarette lighter adapter, and like the previous generation, you get secret stash places. Secret stash. Umbrella stash. Or a very small golf club. Secret stash. More. Oh, that one's not a secret stash so much as it is your jack. Secret stash. And spare tire. Everything looks clean and nice and free of any water or rust or problems. And look at this, you even get a little handle here. Yippee! Okay, back seats are reasonable. Looks like there was a car seat here because I have kids. When you remove the car seat, there's always stuff like that underneath it. So I'm guessing that a mama or papa drove this one. So we have foldy down piece. That's actually smaller than you would expect it to be, but sturdy and cushy. These seats much cushier in this generation than the previous one. They sink, which is good. Move that rug. Let's try sitting in here. Yes, it's nice. Little baggies here on both seats. It's kind of boring in the back here. Let's go over to the front. Of course, power windows, power folding mirrors. I like these door cards. I like the material that they use, especially for the top piece here. This is a soft touch. It's a little bit bouncy. And then I like the netting down here. I don't know what car it reminds me of, but I do like it. Okay, Momo steering wheel. That's stock. That's a Subaru thing. The Legacies and the Imprezas all have the Momo steering wheel. I think I like the seats. I haven't spent enough time with them to make up my mind. Here's the crack. I'm showing you the seat crack. Okay, and they have these. Now the refresh version of the Forester's last generation introduced these. I'm not really an armrest kind of guy. So for me it doesn't matter, but if you like armrests, they are there for you when you need them. Okay, fog lights and headlight levelizer. And I'm going to do this because someone asked me to once. Okay, someone put in a boost gauge for all your turbo power. I think these put out like 0.7 bar standard, so like 10 psi. The gauges are pretty nice looking. They're the triple gauges, kind of Impreza-like. Okay, steering wheel here has a lot of wear on the top and here. And dashboard continues with the soft touch material. Very Subaru-like here. Actually, similar a lot to the Legacy, especially with the cup holder that comes out there. These are easy to use. AC, oh wait, press the auto button, AC is on. You can change your fan speed by clicking this and then change where you want the air to go. Not a lot of options, but very easy to use. And then set your temperature here. So I'm going to set maybe like 23.5 degrees. Shifting works well. There are cigarette burns, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them all in this area here. Those are the only cigarette burns that I could find in the car. And yeah, I couldn't find any stains. The floors and the carpets on the back all looks to be pretty good. E-brake is nice, a nice shiny tip, place to put a cup. So you get 2 cup holders in the front. If you really wanted to, you could probably put a cup in there. And sunglasses. And sunglasses. Yeah. This is for people who want 2 different looks. You can do the sports sunglasses or you can do the aviators. Okay. Gonna hop out here. Forester. And that'll be the end of the walk around, so I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, please feel free to send me comments in the comments section. Thank you everyone for watching and have a really nice day.